After weeks of pressure, a flood of sexual harassment accusations, and escalating calls from top Democrats to resign his seat, Congressman John Conyers had nowhere left to go.
I am retiring today.
Calling in to a Detroit radio show from the hospital where he's being treated for stress, Conyers still denying he harassed anyone.
They are not accurate or they're not true.
His lawyer insisting he's leaving for health reasons. Conyers endorsing his son, John Conyers III, to replace him. But the allegations keep coming. This week, Eliza Grubbs accusing Conyers of groping her while they sat in church together. Her cousin, Marion Brown, broke a non-disclosure agreement to tell her own story on Today.
He pointed to areas of genital areas of his body and asked me to, touch it.
First elected in 1964, Conyers is the longest-serving member of the House. Considered a civil rights icon, he worked with Martin Luther King and co-founded the Congressional Black Caucus, the Me Too movement echoing through the halls of Congress. Republican Congressman Blake Farenthold announcing he'll pay back $84,000 in taxpayer money he used to settle a harassment case.
I didn't do anything wrong, but I also don't want the taxpayers to be on the hook for this.
Congress now grappling with how to fix a system critics say protects the people who built it.
You have people with extraordinary power who tend to not believe that normal rules apply to them.
Casey, let me ask you about another topic there on the Hill. We're just a few days from a potential government shutdown. Where do things stand on that?
So, Lester, government funding runs out Friday night at midnight, and both sides are staying in their corners until the absolute last minute. Congressional leaders are waiting until Thursday to go to the White House to try to cut a deal with President Trump. And with hot-button issues like immigration in the mix, it's really set the stage for a major standoff and heightened tensions and the possibility of a government shutdown.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.